Hi guys, today's video is going to be the third installment in my Decade Reads video. This is the third shelf, and I'm super excited. Okay, Dumplin' is about a girl who is considered fat, and her mother is one of those pageant moms. And so, despite everybody in society, she signs up to be a part of the pageant, and she defies everybody and has great friends, and she falls in love with the guy that she works with, and it's so sweet. I loved it. It was a good book. Puddin' is about her friend Millie Michaelchuk, who is also considered fat. She becomes, she gets paired up with the popular Mean Girl because the Mean Girl egged her uncle's gym, so they have to clean up together, they have to work together, but they become best friends, and it's a really good book. I think anybody should read it. This series is amazing. I truly fell in love with this series. Marissa Meyer definitely knows how to write. Half of my shelf is Marissa Meyer. All of this, like right from Cinder to Arch Enemies, this is all Marissa Meyer. It's about a futuristic fairy tale characters. This is based on Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, Snow White, and this is before, like, all of these books. Like, this is a backstory for everybody. This is a backstory on the evil Queen Lavanna, and it's crazy. You really need to check it out. There's Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, Winter, Stars Above, and Fairest, and I truly think you should read it. Heartless is about a girl named Kath who is very beautiful and very popular. She's very well known. She's very coveted because everybody wants to be her, wants to marry her, it's crazy. She is supposed to marry the king because he's unmarried, and she ends up falling in love with a guy named Jest, who's a court jester. And then, there's a mystery that's going on, and she's a profound baker, too. Her dream is to open a bakery, but then her mother thinks that is not an acceptable job when she can be a queen. But then they go on this entire mystery because there's a Jabberwocky loose, and it turns out this guy named Peter Pumpkin something, his wife she ate bad, pumpkins, like she ended up eating, cursed pumpkins or something, and she turned into a Jabberwocky. Well then, the Peter Pumpkin Eater, I think that's his last name, he kills Jest because Jest is trying to save his wife or something, or Kath. He's trying to save Kath or something, Catherine. And then Kath becomes Queen of Hearts. Basically, she becomes the Red Queen. It's truly sad. I loved it. I just think it could have ended better. I haven't read these two, but my friend read this. You know who I'm talking about. Those of you who know him, read these books and he loved them. I've yet to get the third one. I started this one, but then I got distracted by another series, and I haven't gone back to this one. But I really do want to read it. I've never read this one, but I've heard it's really good. I've never read this one either, but I got this in an owl crate, and I really want to read it. Jackie Haha is the best series I've ever read. Oh my gosh, it's one of the best. James Patterson definitely knows how to write a book. Not just mystery or horror, but he knows how to write funny books. It's about a girl who has a stutter, Jackie Hart, and it's just about all the adventures she goes on. This is the school year, and is this the summer one? I think that's the summer one. I think this is the school year one. I haven't read this one, but I want to read it because it's by the same people. And it looks truly good. Anna and the French Kiss is one of the best. Oh my, I keep saying that about all of them, but it's truly one of the I don't know, just one of the really good ones that I really want people to read. It's about a girl named Anna who goes to Paris on a scholarship because she, or a foreign exchange student, basically, and she falls in love with this guy named St. Clair, and it's truly, one of my favorite YouTubers got me onto this, Kathleen Lights. She got me hooked on this book, because she read it before, and I wanted to read it, because it truly looked interesting, and I loved it. I haven't read this one, but I actually want to. All the books I want to read, all the books that I haven't read, I want to read. I just haven't yet. Geekerella, oh my gosh, I read this so recently, and I loved it. It's about this girl who is a very good artist. No, she's something. She's a geek. She watches this show, like, this show is her life, and it's amazing. And she gets to meet, it's like a true Cinderella story. Like, she goes to the Comic-Con, she gets to dance with the prince, and then but then, she rushes off because she has to get home, and he ends up finding her, in the end, and it's truly good. Okay, these are mystery books, and I hated this one. These two weren't bad. This one was the worst one of all. I definitely did not like this one. It was too gory for me. Let's just say, Natasha Preston definitely knows how to get your attention through horror. But this is about a cult, and this girl's cult, I don't know, Scarlet, oh, that's her name, she doesn't remember anything before the age of 4, but this guy, this new really hot guy, comes to her school and they fall in love, but it turns out he's a part of a cult, and he's just trying to bait her into getting into the cult. And I don't remember how it ends. This is like one of the first books I read that got me into reading too, so I honestly don't remember. The Cellar is about a girl, Summer, who gets kidnapped, and she gets renamed as Lily, I think. Yeah, Lily. And she meets all these other girls who got kidnapped. They're all flower names, like Rose, Lily, Lavender, or Lilac. I don't remember, but one of those purple flowers. And it's truly, I did like these two. These two were good. This one was not. I will not go into detail, but just look at that. It is horrible. I hated it. It's about a serial killer, and it's awful. I do not like it. I don't even know why I read it. I really thought it would be a good book, but it wasn't. I mean, I thought it would be like all the other two. It's not. I've read this. I don't even know why I have this, but oh well. I don't even know what it's about. Fangirl, I read this. Okay, these two are by the same author, and I loved this. Okay, Fangirl is about two twins that go to college, and they're very different. They grow distant because the one twin goes partying every weekend, and the other girl is a homebody, but she falls in love with this guy named Levi, and it's about fan fiction. She writes, the twin that stays at home writes fan fiction and stuff about her favorite book, Carry On, and it's truly good. Carry On is about the characters. I don't remember. Simon, I think? I don't remember. But it's truly good. I did like these two. I have not read this because it is a series that I watched. It is Famous in Love. And it was, this book was true. I haven't read it. The show was pretty good. They got canceled. They only had 2 seasons, which sucked because I really, really wanted to see a 3rd season. I'm just going to have to wait for this one because I think there's a one that goes before this, but I didn't know this. I thought this was the first book. This is, I don't remember what this is about, but I did like this one. I know I liked it. Oh my gosh, 3 Girls and a Baby. Oh my gosh, this is such a good book. I read it in the same week. Okay, so it's about a girl who gets pregnant, and she has 2 best friends, and they all live together. And the baby's dad and her broke up, and it's about her having to live with the baby, like, going through the whole thing by herself not by herself, but her and her 2 best friends. And then at the end, the guy and her get together after he finds out he's a father. Living Dead Girl. Okay, this was a really interesting book. It's about a girl who got kidnapped. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I did read this because I remember reading it. It was when I got right before I got the 3rd book to the series, the selection series, the one, because I remember reading this right before it, and I truly liked it. Heidi, I've read it before, but not this version. I've read another version. I just don't remember. Oh my gosh, this is an Ever After High series 2. It should be over here. Why isn't it not? Oh, they're 2 different authors. Oh yeah. Shannon Hale, and then somebody else. Shoot. Somebody else wrote this. Yeah, but these are good. I don't remember what they're about, but they're truly good. I haven't read this one, but I want to. Oh my gosh. Light the Stars is such a good series. Or, it's not a series, but it's a truly good book. It's about this girl's dad ends up running away with this guy's mom. And she goes to the son's house to figure out what is going on, because they get married, they eloped. But then the guy and the girl fall in love, and it's truly a good book. I loved this book. But yeah, I hope this inspires you to read more, and yeah, so comment, subscribe, please follow, yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!